Okay, so today we're going to finish installing the load lifter 5000 airbags on the 2020 Tremor F-250 7.3 liter. All we've got left to do is the airlines, and I've decided that I'm going to put a T in and run just a single fill line. Single fill valve goes to both airbags. Seen it done both ways. I've looked through what I can find and pros and cons for both ways, but I've decided I'm going to do the single fill valve going to both bags, and going to install that in the license plate area. So shouldn't take very long. We'll get started on that. All right, so we've got a 5/16 inch hole drilled. We've got a nut and a star washer. All right. We'll put our license plate. Drill the license plate just a hair. All right. Back with our rubber washer. Flat washer and a nut. That's my old hanger for the factory exhaust, so through there, through the frame rail, and up through the frame rail there, and up into my T. I'll do the same thing basically on the other side. Sorry I couldn't get very good video up under there while I was running those lines. But basically, we've got a T right on the back side of this valve behind the license plate. One line goes to each bag. They're just secured in a couple of places around the frame with the zip ties. Pretty simple to get through, just not any room to try and film anything up in there. Just make sure the ends are clean cut, either with a line cutter or a fresh razor blade. So I'm going to fill it up with air now, and then I'll get some soapy water and spray down all the fittings and check for leaks. £7. I'll get some water and check it. Soapy water. Everything looks good. Sprayed it down with a little bit of soapy water. Of course, if you have any air leaks and you do that, you have large bubbles pop up, easy to see. The pressure I went ahead and brought up to 60 pounds. All right, well, we've got it all finished up. And I actually filled it up with about 60 pounds, 60 PSI in there, so that I sprayed it down with soapy water. Everything looked good. I didn't see any air leaks anywhere. I'm gonna leave the pressure in there for a little while, come back out in a few minutes, and well, leave it for an hour or so. Come back, double check it, make sure. Here's what they look like complete. Pretty tidy, worked out pretty good. Hopefully it'll work well in them cradles. But I will let you know when I do a little hauling, a little towing, a little off-roading hopefully. But a couple of people were asking about my air, so I've got an ARB air compressor. By the way, mounted up on top of the spare tire up there, hooked up to one of the upfitter switches, and just got me an expandable hose that I've got. I keep it hooked up underneath the frame, maybe a little hook up there, and then I've got my extra hose I just keep in the toolbox, and it's long enough to reach to the rear of the 30-foot camper, at least the rear tires of the camper. So if I need to air up the camper tires, which I do on occasion, and the rear tires of the truck, of course, hooked up to one of the upfitter switches here. And then I've also got hooked up to those, I got the rear LED lights and the front LED light bar as well. Very nice for backing up in dark places, of course, and very nice when you're hooking up and unhooking the camper or the trailer at night. And the LED light bar on the front. Wasn't sure how much I would use it, but Now that it's getting dark early, I use it quite a bit on the back roads. So that is it, and the dual exhaust I had done at my local muffler shop. Single in, dual out muffler with the just custom muffler shop pipes. And that is it. And now it looks jacked up in the back with 70 pounds of pressure in there. That's funny. So, all right. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you got any questions. Next is going to be a winch. I've got the factory winch coming. It's been on back order for 3 months, but I think it's finally coming in next week. So we'll do another video then. Thanks.